Hey everyone, my name is Ayan Gupta and I am a first year student at Sister Nivedita University. Welcome to my channel. In this video, I will be briefly explaining about India's relationship with foreign countries. Let's dive in. A nation with a rich history, a dynamic economy and a strategic geographical position has become an influential player on the global stage. In this video, we will explore India's international relationships, its allies, strategic partnerships, and its approach to diplomacy. Start with India's foreign policy. Since its independence, India has maintained a non-alignment stance, avoiding strict alignment with global powers, blocs. Today, however, India practices what's known as strategic autonomy, engaging with various nations based on its national interest, which include economic growth, security, and energy levels. One of India's most important international relationship today is with the United States. Initially, the relationship was cautious due to Cold War politics, but in recent decades, India and the US have grown much closer today. They collaborate on security, defense, and technology. The US is also one of India's largest trade partners with strong ties in IT, energy, and education. In addition, the Indian American community act as a bridge between the two countries. India's relationship with Egypt. India and Egypt's connection spans millennia, weaving ancient civilization, mystical Nile and Ganges rivers, and vibrant cultural exchange. Indian merchants and Egyptian pharaohs traded spices and wisdom along the Silk Route. Today, their partnership blossoms in education, healthcare, and innovation. Indian universities welcome Egyptian scholars, while Egyptian hospitals adapt Indian medical expertise. Joint projects in infrastructure, agriculture, and renewable energy foster mutual growth. Like timeless pyramids, their friendship stands strong, building Africa and Asia. Relationship with Singapore. India and Singapore's connection is a vibrant fusion of East and West, blending ancient trade routes with modern innovation. The Straits of Malacca, once navigated by Indian merchants, now welcome India's students, entrepreneurs, and tourists. Singapore's Indian diaspora, a fifth of its population, strengthens cultural ties. India's economic liberalization and Singapore's visionary leadership have forged a robust partnership. They collaborate on fintech, cybersecurity, and smart cities, exemplified by the Singapore India Partnership for Innovation and Entrepreneurship. India artisans craft intricate textiles, while Singapore chefs blend Indian spices with Southeast Asian flavors. Like close friends, they occasionally share ideas, occasionally challenges each other, but always support mutual growth. Now let's discuss India's relationship with Russia. India and Russia has a strong historical bond dating back in India's independence. Russia has been India's largest supplier of defense equipment for decades, and the relationship remains essential. Even as a global dynamic change, India has maintained a balanced approach, continuing ties with Russia despite growing Western alliance. Now let's discuss about India's relationship with China. India's relationship with China is complex, marked by both cooperation and rivalry. Both are populous, fast-growing economies, but border disputes in regions like Ladakh have led to tension. Despite these challenges, China remains one of India's largest strategic partners. India balanced the relationship carefully, partnering with other nations in the Indo-Pacific region to counterbalance China's growing influence. India's and Pakistan relationship. India and Pakistan relationship has historically been tense, primarily due to the Kashmir dispute and cross-border conflict. While there have been moments of peace, recent years have been seen limited engagement due to security concerns. Despite the challenges, efforts for peace continue, with dialogue often led by international mediators and organizations. India's relationship with the European Union. India and the European Union enjoy strong tackle and investment partnerships. India exports IT services, textiles, and other goods to Europe, while receiving technology and manufacturing expertise in return. With shared democratic values, India and the European Union are collaborating on climate change, counterterrorism, and cyber security. Relationship with Japan. Japan and India have a deep strategic and economic relationship with mutual respect for each other's cultures and histories. Japan supports India's infrastructure projects, and both countries work together in the Quad Alliance. The relationship strengthens India's presence in Asia, balancing China's influence and fostering regional security. India's relationship with Middle East. India has a special relationship with the Middle East, particularly in energy, as it relies heavily on oil import. Millions of Indians with work in Gulf countries contributing significantly to India's economy through remittances. India also collaborates with the nation on counter-terrorism and trade, maintaining friendly ties across the region. Now let's discuss about India's relationship with Nepal. India and Nepal's bond is like a sacred thread, woven with shared history, culture, and geography. For centuries, the Himalayas have stood witness to their enduring friendship. Nepal's majestic mountains have inspired India's poetic, while India's vibrant cities have welcomed Nepal's artisans. Their relationship is built on sacred rivers, the Gangas, Karnali, and Kosi, that nourish both nations. Like siblings, they share joys and sorrows, from Nepal's struggles for democracy to India's support during natural disaster. The partnership flourishes in areas like trade, energy, and connectivity through occasional misunderstandings arises. Their mutual respect and trust remain unshaken like the timeless Himalayas. India's and Nepal relationship is a sacred bond. Shared history, culture, and geography unite them. Nepal's mountains inspired India's poets. India and Bangladesh relationship. India and Bangladesh bond is a vibrant fabric woven with threads of shared history, cultural heritage, and geographic unity. Born from the same Bengali soil, the relationship is nurtured by the sacred rivers Ganges, Brahmaputra, and Padma. India supported Bangladeshi liberation struggle, and since then they collaborated on regional connectivity, trade, and security. Bangladesh artisans craft exquisite textiles, while Indian filmmakers celebrate Bengali culture. They prefer residence in areas like energy, transportation, and people-to-people exchange. Like siblings, they occasionally disagree, but the mutual affection and trust remains strong. India's relationship with Afghanistan. India and Afghanistan's connection is a timeless tapestry woven with threads of ancient trade, cultural exchange, and resilience. For centuries, the Silk Road linked the civilization, sharing Buddhism, Sufism, and Persian wisdom. India's architect helped build Afghanistan's major monuments, while Afghanistan artisans crafted intricate patterns on Indian textiles. Their modern partnership focuses on capacity building, education, and infrastructure development. India's investment in Afghanistan's growth, from the Salma Dam to the Parliament building, symbolizes their commitment to a stable, prosperous neighbor. Like distant cousins, they have faced similar struggles and against terrorism and extension, strengthening their bond. Now we are reaching to the conclusion. India's role on the global stage. India's foreign relationship reflects its diverse needs and its ambitions as a major global power. By balancing relationship with various countries, India is building a future that's economically strong, secure, and collaborative. India's journey on the world stage is still evolving with its diplomacy, shaping a promising future for the nation of the world. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and share. Let us know in the comments which relationship you think is most important for the India's future.